About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Good morning. So we are on our way to Gatwick Airport, and we're going to the Multihull boat show in the Grande Motte, Montpellier, and we've been very much looking forward to this trip for 3 years. It has been cancelled on several occasions because of COVID, and we were quite concerned that we might not make this trip because I snapped my Achilles. We have permission to travel from the doctor, so it's all good. So we're going to go check in and get a ride on a special assistance vehicle, hopefully through the airport, VIP style. Just checked in, straight through into sort of a holding pen for all those people with special assistance. Very efficient. Thank you, Gatwick. Once on board, we had a short flight from Gatwick to Montpellier. Our charming taxi driver drove us past the flamingos seen in the local shallow lakes and stopped in the historic 12th century town of Aigues-Morte, which was to be our home for the next few days.
Do you see the... Maybe.
What is it, Shmoo?
Do you see the beach on the left?
With the help of a trusty app, we found a really good restaurant serving pizza and fresh mussels. With full tummies, we returned back to our bed and breakfast for an early night before our busy day at the boat show. We arrived yesterday, took a flight in to Montpellier and stayed overnight in Aigues-Morte. And here we are, we're very, very excited to see the Fontaine Pajots. What other boats?
The other boats that are a little out of our price bracket are the Privilege as well as the HH.
yeah.
So they're also out here today, and we've actually never seen a Privilege, so we're looking forward to seeing that because we've read a lot about them and seen a lot of videos and reviews and look beautiful. And then the HH is something that Brendan's just discovered, and again just absolutely beautifully made,
Beautifully finished.
finished boats. So just looking forward to going to explore. On his way to the entrance of La Grande Motte. There he is, amongst all the boats. Maybe wrong way. Entrance is that way. We have made it to La Grande Motte 2022. And here we are. Et voila, 3 years later. So we found our way towards the yacht club, and unfortunately there's no space for us, so no champagne and caviar right now. But we have just found the champagne and caviar kind of catamaran of our dreams, the HH. Went on board, and it's just mind-blowing how beautiful it is. 7'2", walk around space throughout the boat, even in the shower. Brendan couldn't get on. Met a really good guy called Philip. Just the finishes are exquisite. The boat is just on a whole different level, but about 3 times more than what we can afford. So we will dream about it.
And here we are next to an Outremer. 51. I mean, it's a boat. I wouldn't say it's a nice boat. It's a racing boat. You know, it's more your Lotus Elise than a Bentley, whereas the HH is more like a Bentley. Anyway, onwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. Because of the excitement of talking to people and seeing all the new boats, we didn't record that much footage at the show. We did see an Outremer, Privilege, and OC50 up close. We also looked at the Katana and the Dufour with our own eyes for the first time. The exposed helm of the Katana is not for us, and the Dufour 48 is too much for our budget. What was really striking was the difference in size between the 40-foot Isla and the 45-foot Elba. 5 foot makes a vast difference. With this in mind, and our decision to buy a used boat, we will be searching for an owner's version of the older Helia in a few months' time. Heavy rain was forecast for the next day, so we took a trip on an indoor cruise boat around the Camargue via the Canal du Midi.
Dove c'è una torre, che è la torre di Costanza, con un arco attraverso il quale si poteva passare. Questa era una torre di controllo. Quella che vedete è la torre di cui si parlava prima, con un arco.
I'm in Aigues-Morte on the Canal du Midi with my beautiful wife. She is very good. She take the photo. She take the video. She make it a breakfast. She make it a coffee.
She helped you up the stairs or down the stairs.
Drink it gin.
She gave the gin.
C'era una tassazione per
And we are
l'ingresso e l'uscita delle varie merci che venivano compensate in questa zona.
Come on, baby.
Les sorties va se positionner dans l'aile pour attendre ses congénères. Comment? C'est le masque robot. Une tonne 800 au salon agricole à Paris.
Did you get into trouble?
Alors, vous voyez qu'un petit 500 kilos, on fait pitié.
I felt like one of the bulls.
Et ça nous est égal, étant donné qu'on ne les élève absolument pas pour la consommation alimentaire ni pour la
Can't
production
seem
de
to
lait.
take him anywhere.
Alors d'après vous, pourquoi au XXIe siècle, on ne peut gagner le... Et voilà, vous voyez, à un moment donné, la bête cède, et elle va donc rejoindre le cymbale dans l'aile.
She's picked up
Alors, vous
now.
pouvez applaudir, hein.
She's not happy about that.
Alors, je vais vous parler à présent de traçabilité du taux au Camargue. Nous sommes 138 manadiers à l'heure actuelle à Camargue pour élever 27 000 tonnes.
Quando è così,
Je suis fou de toi, oui, je suis fou de toi.
e ho chiesto di c'era una giornalista giovane.
Hai vu la radio tout à l'heure? What happened?
He jumped the fence. He doesn't want to be here.
Oh, that's not nice. The 92 kilogram canary. Right, so here we are. So here we are. No idea where we are.
We're in, I don't know how to pronounce it, Canal du Midi. And we just got dropped off. We've got a nice little taxi man who helped us. And there's a nice little pedestrian way. And we're walking all the way down here by the canal. Just back from France. Had a wonderful time. A little bit of excitement getting on the airplane in Montpellier. The ambu lift, I think they call it, failed to work, so we had to make our way up the stairs, hobbled up, so we didn't bring too much of a delay for the other passengers. Much to someone's
Horror.
horror.
It aged me another 10 years with that. As I watched him in the pouring rain, going backwards up metal steps outside of an aeroplane.
And we're now in speedy assistance.
It's good to be back in the UK. In safety of someone else's hands, because it's been a long old weekend looking after four-legged wounded.
How to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions.